In this lecture, we will learn about using insert into select statement. In SQL, we can copy the data rows from one table to another table. The insert into select statement copies the data rows from one table and insert into an existing table. Both actions are executed in a single SQL statement. The source table and target table must have similar table definition, that is the same columns with the same data types. Any existing data rows or records in target table remains unaffected. Here are the examples showing use of insert into select statement. Let's learn more about insert into select statement with some practical examples. Here I have logged in my MySQL database server using my root username and password. I will select the school database. And first, let's create a new students2 table which will act as a target table to store the data rows from students table. The SQL statement to create the students2 table will be create table, the new table name, that is students2, in the brackets, student ID, int primary key, auto increment, comma, first name, varchar 40 character long, not null, last name, varchar 40 character long, not null, comma, class, varchar 20 characters long, and finally age, which will be an integer. Complete the bracket, semicolon to terminate the SQL statement. Press enter to create the new table students2. Now if we run the SQL statement, select star from students2, we get empty result sets. Let's populate the students2 table from source table students using insert into select statement. First, we will insert all the data rows from students table to students2 table. The SQL statement will be insert into students2, select star from students. Here we are getting all the data rows from students table and storing to new table in students2 in the same single SQL statement. Hit enter to run the SQL statement, and if we get query OK 59 rows affected message, then we successfully inserted 59 data rows to our new students2 table. Now I will execute select star from students2, press enter to execute the SQL statement, and this time we have 59 data rows in students2 table. Now let's insert only selected columns. First, delete the data rows from the students2 table using SQL statement. Delete from students2. Now execute another new SQL statement like insert into students2 in the bracket only the name of the columns that will be going to store bracket complete, select first name comma last name from students. In this SQL statement, we are getting only first name and last name data columns from students table, and we are storing first name and last name in students2 table. Press enter to execute the SQL statement. Get the data rows from students2 table using the SQL statement select star from students2, and this time you can see we have only first name and last name values are stored from students table, while the class and age values are null, that is no value.